up on the writing these songs about you. You know I wait for you when we've been up too late. Picking up the phone, call me when your shift is over. You know I wait for you when we've been up too late. Picking up the phone, call me when your shift is over. You know I'd stay for you. Take me back to yesterday. I get what you're saying. Won't you say a little louder? You know I'm into you. I wish you picture it too. 'Cause you like the things that I do. Up until then I'll be writing for you. You know I'm into you. I wish you picture it too. 'Cause you like the things that I do. Up until then I'll be writing for you.
Hello my beautiful sunnies, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Hi, how are you? Welcome to my channel. I am so happy you're here. But we are currently back here with our girl Skye Chapman, our founder for the Skylines Legacy challenge. And personally, I have not been recording in a little bit because first my family came to visit for Christmas, and then we all got sick after they all left and everything, and my sister is staying with us for a little bit, so we all got sick with the norovirus. I think it was just a really bad stomach bug, and then we all got better. I had a little bit of an ear infection, or so I thought. I went to the doctor and there is some fluid behind my ear, but it's nothing too bad, and that is getting better as well. And now my son is sick yet again, so I have been away from The Sims for a little bit, just dealing with some personal things, but I'm super excited to get back into the gameplay. And as you can tell, we are currently at our gender reveal. I'm super excited. We are going to be finding out the gender for generation 2 of the Skylines Legacy, and that is super exciting. Skye started the morning off with ordering in some food from, it was butter chicken from some Nom Nom. So she did that. She published a few more books in the morning, so she was writing. I'm gonna try to get her to just write a ton so she can really start bringing in those royalties, so we can just kind of move things along and maybe hopefully start looking for a home soon. Then we went over to Simzen and Spa. We met up with Willow. We got to feel her baby and see her because she is also expecting now. Like I mentioned before, Willow is the owner of Simzen and Spa, so there is a little coffee shop area on the top floor. So we did go over there and had some berry cider and kind of spent the morning there at Simzen as she waited for it to be time to go and head to the gender reveal. So I will quickly mention that a few of her friends are pregnant now. I figured that her child needs to have childhood friends that are kids of their mom's friends. So I feel that would be a great way to kind of grow up with them and just kind of have lifelong friends, if Skye's friends had babies, in hopes that would turn into really cute relationships in the future. So Lainey did actually hook up with a guy. I think he was married, and she has an unwanted child moodlet, but it's oh well. She is also pregnant. And then of course Willow is pregnant. And I did just want to quickly show you through this adorable lot that I placed down. So I called this the Sweet Pea Center. And it's a venue for where you can go and have your baby showers, your gender reveal, anything having to do with a baby. This venue's got it. So I just thought it was super cute. We have a whole kitchen area, a whole lobby area, and then of course the outside is absolutely adorably decorated. If you guys are interested in this lot, I will try to find the gallery ID of the creator who put it on the gallery. I did go through and make some changes and change some colors of some things, and I also did put in items from Panda Sam's birth mod, so it's a little bit different than how it came. But it is currently almost 2:30 and the reveal starts at 3 o'clock, so we are almost there. And I haven't yet decided. I can't decide if I want to do cake cutting or the balloon pop. I already have the balloon in the inventory. I've used cakes before in gender reveals, but never the balloon. So I kind of think we should go this route today. But maybe we can also get a cake just to eat, because I didn't order one because I wanted to use the one that came with when you like click on this like balloon hoop. And I'm going to click cake and maybe we can just like eat it later instead of having to. We'll get the secret swirl cake. We do have to like put it on a little stand somewhere, but I won't do it until after people come here. And random Sims are just swimming in the fountains, which is not even, that is not what that is for. Why? Oh, who is you, Darth Vader? Who is this? Clement Frost. Oh my gosh. Clement Frost. Is this Father Winter? There's always something. There's always something in my game. We're going to change outfit. They're all Darth Vader? I'm beyond confused and we're just going to ignore that. Okay. Also, I'll put a pop-up here on the screen, but Gunther Munch actually confessed his attraction to us and wants to go out on a date with us, but him and Skye figured that they would wait until after the reveal because they do want to keep it under wraps, because technically she still is kind of with Henry, not really, but he does know that he's expecting a kid with her and he's going to be here today. So they're not going to like say anything. It's just going to kind of be like hushed until after the reveal, because obviously her and the father of her child, Henry, are going to be taking pictures together and it would be kind of awkward, you know, with Gunther there if he knew of something. So they are going to go out on a date with each other and see how they mesh, but we're going to do that afterwards. And yeah, I think she really likes him. He is a really sweet sim. I think hopefully he treats her right, but if not, we do have options, luckily. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start the event, and you guys are probably wondering who this sim is, and Skye just ran and gave her a hug. So this sim is actually one of Skye's earliest friends when they attended the boarding school together. They both bonded over not really having family. This is Opal Wallace. She is an orphan and was sent here by her grandmother to kind of get her out of her hair and be less of a burden for her. And of course, as we know, Skye, we don't really know who her family is or if she has any yet. So obviously Skye will discover if she maybe does have family anywhere later down the line. But this is Opal, and Opal really didn't have any ambition in life until she met Skye. They became really good friends, but Skye had always wanted to be an author, and she was really excited when she would like show Opal like some of her ideas in her works, unfinished manuscripts. But yeah, when she saw how ambitious Skye was and how she had a dream to be an author when she grew up, it just kind of inspired Opal to also get a dream of her own, and it inspired her to chase something in life. And that path for her was the lawyer branch, and she is now a lead litigator, I believe. I think that's where she's at now. She successfully made it. She makes quite a bit, so her house is pretty nice. It's mansion-like, and she is also engaged to an NFL football star. So they are very much in love and they are engaged, and they also just recently fell pregnant, and Opal hasn't yet told anyone and she's not showing. She is very early along, but they are super excited as well. So yeah, this is Skye's bestie. They didn't like drift apart or anything, but obviously going their separate ways and moving to separate worlds and chasing their different career paths and kind of, you know, starting out in life, they did kind of lose touch. They did like check in every once in a while when something big happened, but it has been a little bit since they have talked, so they definitely are going to start catching up. And yeah, this is a sim from Skye's backstory, part of the lore that we are going to now start seeing in this save, one of Skye's BFFs, and I am super excited. And it looks like she needs to shave her legs, but yeah, I'm super excited for that. I'm super excited for Skye. They absolutely love each other, and I'm so glad she showed up. Of course, Skye invited her to her baby shower because even though they kind of lost touch a little bit and didn't kind of keep up every day phone calls and all that, like sometimes they would maybe go weeks on end, and of course Opal was really busy, you know, leveling up in her lawyer branch, and Skye was moving and all that. So they did have busy lives, but now that things have kind of settled down and they kind of have their places in life, they are going to try to start hanging out a lot more. Obviously, for a life event as big as getting pregnant and having a gender reveal, you're going to tell your bestie and let them know and invite them, of course, especially when you practically grew up with them in boarding school. But it is now 3:25, so we should probably get the show on a road. But where is Henry? Okay, everyone's showing up. That's good. There's not going to be like a ton of people, but we're going to have those who matter most and who are closest to us. And Lainey showed up. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. I'm pretty sure she's having a boy. I did check everybody's babies, like the gender, except for Skye's. I don't know hers, but I did check the rest of the friends so I would at least know what they're having, because it's not as important if it's like that doesn't have to be a surprise for me. So she's having a boy, Willow's having a girl, and I'm pretty sure Opal's also having a girl. I think that's what it said. Kaya does not she's not getting pregnant, and I don't know if she will. She's kind of pursuing her social media like influencer career, so she's not really thinking about that and thinking about having a partner or anything right now. So, oh my gosh, she has food aversion, a craving, a tingly face, stuffy. No, my gosh, she's getting sick at her gender reveal. Of course. I wonder if there's a way to cheat this, because why? Like, you better not be looking unhappy for photos. Actually, I just remembered we have medicine in our inventory that we didn't take from last time. So we're going to try that and see if that works. What? Her liberal use of medication when she's not sick has caused some unfortunate, really, she's not, what do you mean unfortunate side effects? She was sick, over medicated. Oh my gosh. I don't understand whatsoever. Well, she might end up having to go to the doctor later, but we're not going to put the cake out until later, like I said, and we're going to have her come over here and take a guess on what the baby will be. And you know what? Let's go ahead and add Henry to our selectable Sims while we're at it, so we can have him guess as well, since he is the father of our child. We'll let him in on it as well. Wait, no, don't switch sides. I didn't mean to switch sides. Okay, I meant to have him take a guess. I want the first guess to be what they stick with. Did Gunther Munch show up? We did invite him. Oh wait, he's right here. He's literally right here. Of course he's gonna come support us. Why wouldn't he? Yeah, Skye is not feeling good. I feel bad. Oh my gosh, go away. Leave. You can't be at our event dressed like that. That is not gonna happen. Okay, okay, Henry thinks it's a boy and Skye thinks it's a girl. We're gonna go ahead and come over here and pop the balloon so this doesn't drag on too long. It's already like 5 o'clock. So we're gonna go ahead and pop the balloon with Henry. Here we go. We are going to try to get some pictures, as long as I don't do anything stupid and click the wrong thing. I need to move these because these are in the way, and I cannot take a picture with these right there. So we're just gonna move these over to like the side, see what it's gonna be. And it looks like we are expecting a baby girl. Oh my gosh, that is exactly what I wanted. That's perfect. I am super excited. And I actually did message Aki, the creator of this legacy, and asked her if she would do the honors of picking out baby names for boy or girl so she can name the first baby of generation 2, and she did give me like 4 suggestions, so I already know what I'm picking and I already know the name. I am super excited. I am so happy. Now we can start decorating and preparing and start working on baby things. Okay, so now we're going to have Skye cut the cake, and she's like really close to these balloons, but it's okay, it'll still make a really cute picture. Oh my gosh, and of course it is pink because we're expecting a baby girl. And look at this cake. That is delicious looking. I actually have to like come here and like get a picture of that. That is just like really pretty. What is the caterer doing over here? We're gonna go ahead and take a piece, and we are gonna have to go to the doctor with her because she is not feeling well. Oh, poor Skye. This is too much excitement for one day. She's not feeling well, and she's around so many people. She's just over here in the corner eating her cake. Plus Henry's here, which probably doesn't make her like the happiest. I think everyone's like over here congratulating her or something. I don't know. Everyone looks sad. Why? What is up with all the long faces? Like Opal, Kaya, this lady, oh my goodness. I don't know what's going on. And Henry, like, he's also not the happiest. I don't know what's going on. Also, I thought we specifically didn't invite him, like our neighbors, but they're both here, so maybe we did. I don't think the caterer made anything, but that's okay because this was supposed to be like a quick event, and I know it technically wasn't because it's almost 9 o'clock in game and this started at 3. But we're gonna go ahead and try to see the doctor. Lainey's out here having the time of her life, at least. Oh, no, never mind. She actually looks angry while she's dancing. Looks like Willow thought it was gonna be a girl. I was taking cute pictures of them together, but what is this? Hello? I pause it and then I look over here and this girl is like laughing at Gunter's jokes. They're out here together, literally chatting, and he said he liked us and wanted to go out with us. But now I'm like, this is kind of taking me aback a little bit because like, who is this? Okay, her last name's Munch. Surely they're just like siblings, right? Maybe we'll like flirt in front of her just to see like how she takes it, because I don't think they're in a relationship. I thought when I went in and gave him a makeover, he wasn't married or anything. I thought he was just like the son. Like, hello? You know what? I'm gonna add him to our selectable sims, and we're gonna take Henry out of our selectable sims actually, because we don't really need him anymore. And I'm gonna see what's going on here. High school graduate, soulmate, he's, guys, Gunther's married. Gunther is married. He's married. I swear he wasn't married. When did they get married? Surely they haven't been married, right? I mean, I guess there's no rules about it. They could still go on a date, but that just really just ruins everything. I did not want her to go for a married dude. That was completely unintentional on my part. Why? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that just ruined Skye's night and mine. Okay, you know what? Now I don't know what to do. He is not a great person. I mean, he's already married and he said that he wanted to go on a date with us. We literally got the pop-up that said, I have a crush on you, let's go on a date sometime. He literally said that to us, which means he's not the most loyal. So I don't know if we would even want to try to go for him at all. Who is this? Joel Franco. Let's do a friendly introduction to this guy, but at least we have 2 other options of guys. Okay, wait a minute. What? Never mind. Who is this? Frank. Okay, they're clearly married. We're not gonna chat with them. Okay, we're not having the best luck. We're not gonna chat with anybody here because they're all married. We're just gonna actually go home and go to the doctor and all that. So we're just gonna go home because I think Skye's had enough for one day and she doesn't feel good at all. So we're just gonna go home. We're gonna swear off guys for right now and just kind of contemplate on what to do next. Okay, so we are back home now and she is still coughing and sneezing, but like a lot of the like symptoms down here kind of went away, but we're gonna go ahead and still go to the doctor if we can. Also, I did want to mention I did set up her like a direct deposit, like an S&B bank, so like royalties that she makes from like her books and all that, and like half of what she makes at her job will go into her savings account and then everything else should go into her checking account. So that is why things look a little bit different down here, because I've been moving things around in like her bank accounts. So we're going to come here to the home section. We're going to go to my health portal and we're going to schedule an appointment. Sick visit. We're definitely sick and we're going to go, I guess, here because I did set down a doctor's appointment somewhere. I think in Nordhaven, there's only one. So I think you could just like choose which one if you have like more than one like placed in your worlds. So sorry to hear that you are not feeling well. You should most definitely come by so that we can evaluate your illness and assist you as best we can. Our next available opening for you to be seen is in 30 minutes. A sick leave from your school workplace is already in order. Cool. So we are going to go ahead and just go over there. Family Health Clinic. We're going to go here. And we're going to see what's wrong with our girl because that is not good. It's already not fun to, you know, have morning sickness while being pregnant. And now she's coming down with something else. I hope that this mod like doesn't cause Sims to like get sick all the time. Because if so, I might have to take it out of the game. Hopefully it's just like once in a while thing. I know me personally, like in real life, I don't really get sick except for like maybe once a year, maybe twice a year. So I'm hoping that that is reflected in the Sims and they're not like always getting sick every season. And I don't know why she keeps changing her outfit. I wish she would just stay in what I put her in. Join. We're literally here. But now I know for next time that I don't need to actually go there. I could just click go. I should have known that. But you know, better to be safe than sorry. Okay, we're literally right back to where we just started. We're gonna come here and check in. And now literally we're here at the doctor and like all of her things like kind of went away. Okay, I sure hope you need to use the bathroom because we're going to need you to pee in a cup. Please head over to the nearest toilet. Okay, once done, drop your cup off at the nearest sample cart. Wait for the next available wellness kiosk that will allow us to check your blood pressure and weight. Okay, we're going to go here and pee in a cup. Once again, she changed her outfit, but it's just whatever at this point. Okay, check blood pressure and weight. I am literally using this for the first time, so I'm kind of just like learning as I go. Okay, so this is the thingy that you check your stuff with apparently. Please wait for our staff on an available exam bed to get your results. Okay, so we are going to wait for results, I guess. Hopefully it's fairly quick. Did she just... It looked like she just did... Okay, looks like he is coming to give us our health result. Hello? Are you going to tell us what's wrong with us? Are we still waiting for our results? Like, hello, what's going on? Okay, we're going to go back on the bed and wait for our results. I don't know what's going on. Oh, look at this sweet old couple sitting on the bench together. That's so adorable. Okay, so we finally got told our results. So private practice menu on the phone, full health report. Can you just tell me if I'm sick or not, please? Not sick. What are you talking about? Okay, allergies, birch, cedar, mother plant, pine, rageweed. So maybe we're just allergic then. That's probably what it is. We might not actually be sick. We might just be allergic. Take treadmill test. Do we have to? I guess we'll have her take the treadmill test while we're here. I don't know if she should, but oh well. But we'll go ahead and take an extra scan. But what if we just went home? We can't go home. So we're basically forced to like do all this. Okay. I kind of don't want to pay for them to like tell us nothing. Like, I don't even want to pay for this. Wait for the sick visit results. Okay, so that wasn't even, so this, now these are totally different results maybe? I don't know. Maybe something is wrong with us. We're just going to go ahead and wait for results one more time. This is a long doctor's appointment, but I feel bad for Skye. I feel like she's kind of left with no one right now because Henry obviously went on a date with Lainey because we literally got a pop-up of him saying he was, and he like went on a date with her anyways, even when we didn't want him to, and he did, and of course it didn't work out. But I do kind of think that was a shady thing of Lainey to do with the father of our baby. So I don't know if their friendship is their friendship's probably gonna fall apart a little bit just because of that. I don't know where like their friendship's gonna be in the future and if they'll stay friends forever. But I just, okay, our sick visit complete. And then now that Gunther's actually married, I just feel bad for Skye. Oh my gosh, if you don't pay your bill today, it will be mailed to you, or you can come back to the kiosk and pay later. Failure to pay will result in additional interest and other bills consequences, which exactly, we're gonna just have to pay. Okay, so she has been diagnosed with a mild case of heraldings of a cold. She needs to rest and take the prescribed medication. Okay, so we were sick. Okay, so we just bought medications for no reason and we took them for no reason. I just should have waited. This is the like first time I've used this mod, so I am learning. Okie dokie. So we need to come here, purchase medicine, this one right here. We need to go get that medicine, and then we're going to check out, which is 250 simoleons instead of the other number that I saw, which is a lot better than I was expecting. Okay, so we're going to take the medicine and then we're going to go home and rest because she is also very, very tired and it looks like her symptoms went away. Okay. So that was kind of like trying the private practice mod for the first time as well. So Skye actually goes to work today. We're going to let her sleep off the rest of her cold. We're going to come here and make breakfast if we can. I was going to have her work on writing more books on the laptop, but I think we're just going to hold off on that because I don't think she'll have time before work. Where I was going with that earlier about talking about Henry and Gunther is because Aki had a good idea, because now that she kind of is still like keeping her options open and looking kind of like elsewhere, I do have plans on her meeting other people, and of course we do have the other options of those other two guys as well. What were their names? Daniel. Their names were both Daniel. I actually really like this guy. I think I want her to try to pursue something with him, but before that, just in case, she might meet someone else, or maybe he'll be there too. I don't know. But Aki had a really good idea of going and doing like a Love Island type of getaway, like a love competition, which I think would be super, super fun. And that's how Aki's founder, Sim, actually met her love interest, and I think that's really, really cute and such a good idea. So I think I am going to actually do that because we already took our vacation for the summer season, and we're supposed to take a vacation in every season. So maybe for the fall we'll go with our friends to Sulani. I think going to the beach in the autumn would be perfect because it's still going to be like pretty nice weather, like in the islands and all that, because it is more like of a tropical climate. Oh, it's actually currently, okay, it's currently summer. I just had to turn my G shade off really quick to be able to see the icons. I'm gonna have to think on like the days, but I think that's gonna be our autumn vacation. That's gonna be super, super fun. So that's kind of the plan, just to kind of like lay that out there. Okay, but now that she has slept, we're gonna go ahead and make breakfast. We're gonna make the full fry up, which looks really good. Eggs, bacon, toast, and like tomatoes. Like that looks just like really, really good. So we're gonna do a single serving of that, and that looks really, really good. I see like mushrooms, tomato, sausage and ham, maybe not bacon, but there's eggs. There's just a big breakfast there. So we're gonna have her eat, and she really needs to go to work. So we're gonna go ahead and head over there when she is done eating. Okay, so Skye just got back from work. It didn't let us follow her this time, but I did go ahead and like change her outfit again because she did get a promotion. She is now a regular contributor, but I don't know what's going on back here because I don't recognize any of these people and their outfit choices are insane. Oh my gosh, in our bathroom. Okay, prepare this and then we will go ahead and clean this. Okay, so the Love Island Villa right here is the lot I have for this event. We do 2 nights, maybe just 2 nights so we can get back to work. Okay, so this is actually the first time I've ever planned a getaway, which I'm super excited about. I did change some of the activities throughout the day, and then the elimination, I added some of the available like rules and stuff, and I added the host, bartender, and chef because these weren't here before. And singles, I did select a few sims, but I'm hoping like the full 8 show up because I didn't select all of them because I wanted like there to be like sims I didn't know about to show up. I did select Kaya and Lainey since they don't really have a relationship with anybody yet. Opal is pretty happy and set in her relationship, as well as Willow, so I think we'll go with a couple of our friends. It'll be a fun time, and we'll use hot tub because I think there's a hot tub here. At least I hope there is, because that seems like a nice relaxing activity to do. Since she has work these days, maybe she'll miss 1 day of work rather than 2. And I went ahead and started it on Saturday because I think that's a good day. We don't have work here, and even though it's still technically summer, fall starts on this day right here. So she'll have 2 days of like a vacation in the fall. It'll technically be autumn, so I think that works perfectly fine. And I might edit some things later if I decide I want to change some things, but we have a romantic getaway planned, so that is super exciting. So I had Skye go scroll through Cupid's Corner, and look who it is. Henry, eccentric and high strung. Yeah, that's probably what kind of got in the way of our relationship and caused us to not work out. Oh my goodness. Okay, nobody that I would be interested. I think she could do a lot better than all the options we scrolled through. So I think what I'm gonna do off camera is have her write some more books. Also, when she got promoted, she was gifted this beautiful piece of artwork, and I think it's absolutely perfect for her. It's even light blue and it's called An Open Book. And I just think we could get money for that, but I think she needs to keep that. I really do. I don't think I want to get rid of it. Okay, so we were able to follow her to work, but I just got this pop-up that said baby turtles are beginning to hatch. It's turtle hatching season. I didn't know that that was a thing. Travel to Mua Pelem to see their journey to the ocean. I would love to go to that, but we have to go to work. So maybe another time, but that just seems so fun. And oh my gosh, I roll. Here is Gunther Munch, and we don't like him anymore. We're just gonna be like awkwardly ignoring him the entire time we just put our head down and work because he's married and we didn't know that, and he kind of let us on. It really wasn't our fault because he also had attraction to us and literally asked us on a date knowing that he was married. So it's not Skye's fault, but we're just gonna not even acknowledge him anymore. But we are gonna finish writing our book since we didn't get to. Oh, she doesn't like using public bathrooms. Oh no. Resume writing our book Beauty in the Single Season. She is writing a motivational book right now. I think she was definitely inspired after what happened with Henry and Gunther to just kind of be content in a season of singleness for now. Obviously, we're going to the romantic getaway, but as of right now, she's just kind of feeling a little bit alone. She's just kind of feeling a little bit put out by guys who lead her on and then turn out to be not who they seem. Guys, I literally can't with Henry. We just got a call from him that says, I think Agnes Crumplebottom is pretty cute. Should I ask her out? Honestly, let's tell him yes, or you should think about it yourself. I was gonna say yes, go for it, just to see what happens with that. But I don't know if I want Agnes around my child if that ends up working out. So, you know what? I kind of think it would be funny just to prank him. Like, she's had enough. I feel like she wants to see him clowned. I don't know. I feel like that was probably not the best option, but I think it would just be really, really funny. But anyways, guys, I think I'm going to leave today's episode off here. Thank you so much for watching. I am super excited to meet Generation 2, our first baby. of this legacy. I am super excited to meet baby girl and to start preparing for that. I'm really excited to go on the love getaway as well. I'm not sure if we're going to be doing that in next episode or if anything's going to happen in between now and then before then, but I'm really hoping we get to that in the next episode because I don't think anything too exciting worth showing is going to be happening in between then and there. And if so, I'll try to get like screenshots and like recap that in the next episode if something worth mentioning happens to happen between now and then. But yeah, guys, she is just going to finish up her workday here, go home and eat some pizza that she ordered in from some Nom Nom because she is getting pregnancy cravings for like greasy food, for pizza specifically. So we are going to order that in and she might watch some TV, maybe go ahead and send her book through the mailbox and publish it. So another book down. We have published quite a few books so far. I did want to quickly mention that with writing the Skyline Chronicles, I did use a Dependigo's writing mod for that. So it would be a little bit more realistic for the writing process. But I've heard so many instances of save files corrupting and things breaking from using those mods by a Dependigo. I think that's how you say it, a Dependigo, but I am just too afraid to corrupt my saves to really tamper with any more of that for now. Again, I really love their mods, but there have just been too many instances for my comfort to continue using them. I've just heard a lot of other people's saves get corrupted because of those mods, and a lot of people are perfectly fine. I've not had any issues yet, but I'm just too scared to like continue using, and then in the rare instance that something goes wrong and then something corrupts just because I didn't take it out soon enough. So as of now, I am not using that mod anymore. I'm just writing and publishing books as normal, which that has allowed me to be able to write and publish books a lot quicker that way. So it does work out. Again, I really love their mods and I'll probably put them back into my game at some point, but as of now, I'm just kind of like too afraid to. So it just really comes down to my personal preference and that is all. But anyways, as always, thank you so much for watching today's video and hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel. It is always most appreciated, and I'll see you all in the next one.